In this video, I will be talking about a restaurant manager who forced a black man to work without pay owes him more than $500,000 in restitution, a court ruled. This came from CNN Breaking News. A South Carolina man who was forced to work over 100 hours every week for years without pay and subject to verbal and physical abuse was supposed to receive close to $273,000 in restitution after his former manager pleaded guilty. But that initial amount was too low. An appellate court ruled in April. The man was to receive double that amount, closer to $546,000 from the manager, according to federal labor laws. John Christopher Smith was forced to work at a cafeteria in Conway without pay for years. His manager, Bobby Edwards, pleaded guilty to forced labor in 2018. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison for the abuse of Smith, a black man who has intellectual disabilities. A court ruled in 2019 that the white man should pay Smith around $273,000 in restitution, but the court made an error. They failed to include the liquidated damages in the restitution, a provision of the Fair Labor Standards Act that would have doubled the amount of restitution that Smith should have received, according to the April ruling from the 4th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals based in Richmond, Virginia. When an employer fails to pay the amounts that is owed to the employee suffer losses, which include the loss of the use of that money during the period of delay, the federal appeals court said. The district court now calculate the new amount Smith is owed. Smith started working at the cafeteria as a part-time dishwasher when he was 12, according to the recent ruling. His first 19 years of employment there, when the restaurant was managed by other members of Edwards' family, he was paid. But when Smith took over the restaurant in 2009, Smith was moved into an apartment next to the restaurant and forced to work more than 100 hours weekly every week without pay. He took advantage of a person that had an intellectual disability and kept him isolated from his family, threatened to have him arrested, and verbally abusing him, the ruling read. Smith feared Edwards, who once dipped a metal tongue into grease and pressed them onto Smith's neck when Smith failed to move quickly enough by restocking the buffet with fried chicken. Edwards also whipped Smith with his belt, punched him and beat him with kitchen pans, leaving Smith physically and psychologically scarred, according to the ruling. Smith also feared what might happen if he attempted to escape. I wanted to get out of there a long time ago, but I did not have anybody I could go to, he told the affiliate. I could not go anywhere. I could not see none of my family. I agree. We are talking about enslavement here, said Abdullah Mustafa. So there you have it. It is, I agree with Mustafa. It is a prime example of enslavement. Wow, what a sad story. Be well, stay safe, and stay in peace, not pieces. Hit that bell so you'll know every time I upload a video. Word of the year, peace. Peace. Deuces.